Okay, let me tell you what we were laughing about, Austin. Austin, you here? Can you hear me? We were, I loaded up a Reddit thread, and then Grant said, "Oh, that thread looks PogChamp," and he had made this point that he would only say weird champ.
Nah, you can't prove this.
Let me say, guys, in Twitch, Grant once said that I could kill him if he ever spoke in Twitch emotes, and he's been speaking in Twitch emotes almost nonstop.
But the Twitch chat hasn't heard you, so you can't prove anything. The only thing you can prove right now, Blitz, is which team has the better draft.
Which team has the better draft? I think it's a very good Slark game. Like, this is a pretty dream Slark game. You get to hit Bristle, Wraith King, Mars. What Slark likes is long drawn-out fights where he can't get bursted, and that is exactly Business Associates' lineup. I would imagine if Brian was playing the Slark, he'd say this is a very free Slark game. Once he gets BKB, I literally think he's going to get 100 stacks and kill everybody.
Oof.
But getting to that point is kind of difficult because as far as playmaking goes, they don't really have a lot of stuns, and their initiation is kind of mediocre on the side of Quincy Crew. So if there's a downside to their lineup, it's that.
Okay. And we do see it is the Lycan off lane, and we were talking about that as well. We thought, because it's MSS. He's been playing in every pub. He is the helm of the Dominator, the Necro book buyer on this team, so we'll see how that has an impact. On the other side, it's Business Associates. How do you see them winning this game? Is it going to have to be just big Winter Wyvern Mars ultis or good laning phase?
I think the lanes have to go well for them.
All right.
And they mean a lot just because I think if you get off to a good laning phase, it's going to be really hard for Quincy Crew to catch up and take like easy 5-on-5 team fights.
And look at this.
Oh, that's
level 1 ward. We got some new meta going here, Blitz.
I legitimately don't think I've ever seen this before. It's almost always decrep so you can deny the range creep or
blast to get the range creep.
Yeah, exactly. Like
I'm curious. So it's max mana loss 0.6%, damage per mana 1. He's not really going to be doing too much, so I'm curious. He is harassing a lot. Bottom lane, though, SVG getting bopped down by the level 1 Arctic Burn. Pretty strong.
I still, wow, that's really interesting that he decided to go for... That's cool.
Is it scary because now maybe Bristle doesn't just want to use his quills to get last hits? Or
yeah,
I don't know.
I would imagine that's the reasoning. Okay, I mean, I'm
if
down
it works,
for
it works. Yeah,
Quinn's onto something, I guess.
He's 3-2 against 3-2, pretty even. Nice deny there by 9.
I would have to imagine you'd get more CS leveling.
Just either of them, right? Yeah, it feels like either of them. Top lane, the only other lane we didn't talk about, MSS and Moo. Well, Moo's just pulling the creeps away, and they're kind of dancing on each other. Meanwhile, Fear behind the tower going against Biver. How do you feel Biver is filled in with this team, right? He's still the new boy on the squad, staying in NA from his previous team.
I think he's actually fit in pretty well. I really like this move by MSS to go back to playing offlane. I feel like that's when I like him at those routes. I feel like NA especially lacks a lot of offlane players. Like, I'm really struggling to think of, like, all the top-tier North American... Brian, when he eventually moves in at our facility, you know, he'll play some EU pubs and really show his potential as an offlaner. But other than that,
I mean,
like,
Universe is in Europe now as well. I
guess like Lukey is our other great
premier
hope.
We do have Brax, obviously, in this game as well, and he's been around for
quite good too.
Quite some time. And as BSJ says,
I just mean free agents.
Okay.
Like when they were looking at what was more easily replaceable, 4 or 3.
Uh-oh, middle. Biver's here. The blast goes out. We have the toss. This is going to be first blood. And, yep, Quinn, he goes the 1-1-1 build. And as we talk about Biver with the good rotations.
Yeah, well done. And 9 with maybe not the easiest laning phase start. Only has 4 CS.
Oh, my goodness. 4 and 3. Obviously, Quinn does know something about this match. It looked like he placed the ward, and then he just right-clicked the bristle back. And I guess you only want to trade hits if you're spamming quills, right?
Yeah.
And you can't really spam quills.
No, and that's why 9 is immediately going in for this ward.
Gotta kill him.
Take quite a bit of damage, and
he might just deny it.
Yeah, he's going to deny it.
Oh, my goodness.
Easy peasy.
SVG loses career bottom, sorry. So this top lane, even MSS, he is going to be a little underleveled, even with Biver rotating in. You can't just 2v1 a lane, trying to stop this pull.
Wraith King plus Shadow Demon sounds a little bit scary.
Are we going to see a point and stun this game, or is it going to be the build that Skeeter win as well, where you actually just don't get a point and stun?
Yeah, that's becoming really popular right now in
carry
NA.
players, man.
It's like, what is the greediest possible thing I could do, and how do I take that to the next level?
Yeah, well, how do I not help my team while helping myself? That's the play. No stun. It is a little, I feel like 1 point in stun it's fair. Don't you want to use your mana as well? You're pretty much just not using a
No, you just summon the boys.
I guess.
You sound real skeptical.
I just feel it's a stun. And it's mana that you can use. It's very strange to me because we did see Skeeter miss 2 to 3 kills, right? You might farm a little quicker, but is it worth not having that pressure, that threat in lane? And
what were you going to say about greed, by the way?
that was what I was saying. I'm not carry players are just greedy, right? Middle lane again. There's the toss back. Quinn's here. Throw out another stun from Biver. It is Bristleback, so he's taking less damage from behind, obviously.
Okay. He's okay.
Is he? The blast. He thought he was going to run up the hill. One more hit.
He's not okay. He's not okay.
Biver, yeah, he's got the boots and the windlace because this MSS, though, left alone because of that, will just run away. And that's what I mean. So you are getting MSS to not farm very much, but that could have just been a kill right there.
Yeah, I think MSS is perfectly okay in this lane. Pretty much, the one thing is once you start doing everything that everyone does in the meta, it becomes very predictable. And now MSS is like probably thinking to himself, there's no way he can die because there is no way he can die. There's no stun. So he's going to pull the creep wave.
And kill the courier with his wolves.
Because there's literally no reason or way to stop
him. No, the wolves. Well, his own micro is the way to stop him. Bottom lane, Moo's in trouble. And yeah, Biver, 2 kills on the mid lane, 1 kill in the bottom lane. We asked how he's doing, and well, he's making it look easy.
You wanted to know how he's fitting into the team, and so far so good. He's getting a lot done.
It's out of range of the normal cliff where Biver just played. It doesn't give you the most vision, but is it just for you'll know if someone runs downhill and you know if someone's farming that camp, I assume?
I think the hill ward gets dewarded way too easily. Yeah. Almost everyone dewards that. It's potentially like the most obvious ward, in my opinion, to deward, as this is going to be another kill.
No, the blast, it actually doesn't hit because Fear and Moose is here as well. They know they have to defend this. What a smart play by Business Associates coming over. They want to take all the farm. Quinn's like, please at least let me get a little bit of this farm. Throwing up the quills. Biver's there, doesn't even get the kill. He'll have to back out. That's a huge play. Meanwhile, Brax will end up killing SVG. Yawar gets Brax, and honestly, this stack was definitely more important. This is so
100%.
Much gold and experience here.
I like that they defended this. They did end up killing, apparently I think Tiny got the kill on Bristle anyways? Oh no, a neutral creep did. I was going to say, I think he was fine.
Yeah, he had like 80 HP. He was pretty good.
Something happened where 9 just went down, and now he's going to get the majority of this stolen. This is a really good use of the if he could get
here comes 9.
Kill it. If he could kill it, he's
trying.
He got most of it.
Yep. You'll let him get that one. Like, have fun, my friend. SVG, he's here. Oh, they're trying to steal, but won't get it. Oh, Moo has a point in stun, and guess what? That point in stun, I believe, is going to secure him a kill here. Blitz.
Nice. And this is a really farmed Tiny.
It was.
Plus, it was just annoying. You want to kill that guy. He's really ruined your life.
This Tiny was more farmed than the Bristle is the 3rd least farmed in the game. I knew it was bad. I didn't think it was this bad, and we just see him. He's bullied out of the lane immediately.
Yeah, he got the Zuck on him.
Yeah, that is... Dude, this Bristle, you always think, we need a frontliner that owns. Bristle can be that guy if he gets a couple bracers, some treads, but he's poor.
Yeah, he's really poor. And he hasn't had the easiest laning phase either.
Will that stun hit? It is, but he is up the hill. Well played by Moose.
Oh,
no vision. Yeah, good try on.
And they know where he is, though, because of the ward.
They do. The Zuck.
Again, the Zuck.
And they get him, SVG on the top ground. And we already see there is a lot of action on this Radiant side. Meanwhile, MSS now has a free lane going for that HOD. When you get that HOD, you kill top tower, right?
Yeah.
It's almost as simple as that. Top, the put under, Fear will tank it up. We see a 9 tip on Brax.
Oh, Yawar actually just died.
He did.
I think solo.
Looks like he did.
I don't see any other heroes around.
We don't. He just gets speared up by the Mars, and that's one of those probably shouldn't be happening. Slark versus Mars.
He has 10 stick charges in his ulti. What happened? I'm very confused. He must have been thoroughly outplayed. Or he was like incredibly greedy. Well, one way or another, a somewhat
disappointing death. Yeah, if you're on that team, you're like, wait, how'd you die? We are going to see a put under. There's going to be the ulti throw my Brax. It will hit Quinn. Can he get any of his abilities off? He's trying to run out. You're taking so much damage trying to run. He will finally make it. Tower hitting him. SVG pops his stick. He is hasted. You got to be careful. He could go back in.
9.
Not the most mana.
9 all of a sudden is on the killing spree. They got the deny. And it looks like Yawar didn't even die to Mars ulti because I just saw that placed.
Yeah, I believe it was just a horrible misplay by Yawar, and that has always been one of the Yawar thing, right? A very great player, but a lot like Rioya, you have really good plays, and then you have these kind of mind-boggling ones.
Boomer busty.
Yep. Boom or bust indeed. Meanwhile, Biver, he's been scouted out. 9 trying to chase him down, has 10 stick charges, so can pop him to get the mana he needs, but it looks like Biver will just TP on out.
Yeah, and I can't believe that 9 actually chased this all the way.
Yeah, look at yellow ping. You see yellow ping like 5 times, like, yep, space.
Got him.
And top lane, well, the Zuck middle lane, actually.
Top
lane, they're going in.
Didn't even TP back to base.
Goes down. He didn't. He just came top. Now the ulti's going to get popped. We have a stun. Do we have anything? No. A good idea. Moo just TV's out. He TV's all the way back to base. Thought he might just go to the tier 1, but maybe nervous. There's a lot of heroes, and that's why. That is
a really rough death in the beginning. Obviously, the first death costs you like 3 minutes of cooldown.
Yeah.
You want to pop that as soon as you can, and they do. I think the worst thing is when you play against Wraith King lineups and you never try to contest him just because he has his ulti. He's not that strong of a hero.
Oh, fear makes it out. Yeah, he really isn't. And we talked about it. MSS, what's he going to do? Get the HOT and push the tower. Exactly what he does, and gets it for free.
And without the Wraith King ulti now,
you can't go top,
yeah,
right?
You can't really fight. You don't want to die. This hero, when you go Radiance, it's such a large buildup in items. It takes so long. You have to go for 3,800 gold straight. So every death on this hero feels even more impactful than almost any other hero, right?
Yeah.
And you're so squishy and defensive without your ulti up. Like, it's still 2 minutes and change.
Yeah.
Until he has his ult back up.
It's a rough one. And we are going to see SVG. He is going to try to do some dancing, but a good spear by Brax. He was patient. Should get a free kill here. We see SVG trying to nuke as much as he can, but nice job by Brax. This Mars has been on point. You know, he did solo kill the Slark, so this Mars level 8.5.
Brax is getting insanely big right now. He's the second highest net worth in the game.
What do you get when you're like, you are kind of the dude on your team right now? Is it a blink of Vlad's?
I think Vlad's blink is still fine.
Okay.
He could decide to go for pipe too.
Oh, top 9. He's trapped in by the Helm of the Dominator creep. Decrept, Zucked, Biver tosses him. The spear will stop the life drain. They get the kill. Brax again, 9.5. He is the one that's doing a lot. There is going to be the Howl. Can you chase uphill? No. Ulti was used, so Arena Blood wasn't there, but MS says he's just pounding down on this tower.
Yeah, Quinn has to respect that he's not that tanky. They're pinging the tower. They want to try to save this.
They do. Meanwhile, bottom you are forced to pop his ulti. Did get gone on again. But it looks like the tower survives top and the heroes survive bottom. Possibly Fear does get slowed down. Byron throws out the stun. He has the toss. Will the Inkswell hit? It sure will, because there is no disruption.
That one level of stun.
He gets it, and it saves Fear. The non-greedy build of even just getting 1 point in stun is going to secure a double kill. From a 1-0 trade to a 2-0 the other way. Now do you see why you get stun, Blitz?
I didn't disagree with you. Why are you acting as if I...
Exactly, Blitz. I accept your apology.
I don't know why you thought I disagreed with
No,
you.
I just kidding. I know, but, you know, I hope some other carry players are watching this, because that stun actually just turned it around.
Who are you calling out?
I mean, Skeeter, obviously. But it's Skeeter, you know. We are, you know, cool guy, but sometimes you do gotta, you know, gotta be a little less greedy. You do.
If you're really his friend,
yeah,
you gotta really...
You gotta put him in check, yeah.
Exactly. If you were really my friend and you felt this way, Grant?
Yeah. Your Storm's bad, Blitz. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. You want me to be honest?
Hell?
No, I'm just kidding. You haven't played in a while, but top lane, see ya, tower. Middle, a big fight. Oh, here we go again. The Bristleback only level 8.5. Only 2 points in that Bristleback. He is going to get healed up, but that's a lot of stacks coming for Yawar. But Braxier, does he pop the Arena Blood? He doesn't. It actually saves 9. Is he alive? Oh my goodness. He gets disrupted. I think that might have been a little late. That might get him killed. No, he gets the stick off. Fear is the one who ends up going down. Quinn, Zucking on Mars now, but MSS, so much damage. And he hasn't even popped his ult yet. Oh no, Brax, you're in so much trouble. The spear does hit, but it won't matter. MSS tips SVG, and that looked like, once again, Business Associates might turn around that fight, but they just
don't have enough heroes.
Yeah.
Right now it's 5 on 4. Ideally, once the Wraith King gets involved, as you're going to see right here, I think even the Mars kill was bigger than the Bristle one because of the streak.
Yeah. How much gold? It looked 421 gold to Yawar for killing him.
And if you look at the net worth, Mars was considerably higher. He had like 1.5k more gold or something than his Bristle. I don't think the Bristle even dies there, but Brax he's feeling himself a little bit too much.
Yeah. I mean, he's solo kill. Like in these 1v1 engagements, he's owning. But when it's 1v5, you got to be a little more farmed.
Yeah. But this is all just to create space for the Wraith
Moo.
Man.
Yeah.
Moo's
Almost there.
getting bigger.
Almost there. Do you just fight right away with this Radiance? Can you on this team, or do you are you a reactionary, like a TP in with your Radiance guy?
I think a TP in.
Okay. We'll see. Getting close to he definitely doesn't want to lose his ulti now until he has the level 2 one.
I think when you get Radiance as an item, it's a farming item, really.
Yeah, it accelerates a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of why like Alchemist, for example, like once you get Radiance, you're just like, oh well, now I'll get BKB, because it allows you to farm so much faster than you previously did. The teamfight aspect of it is nice. It's nice-ish. You know, it's kind of bothersome, but there's a lot of heroes that have a lot of HP on the side of Quincy crew. Plus, they have a lot of HP regen, so most of that damage is going to get negated. And so you really want to be in a position where you have one more item so you can fight. And I think that item, he really needs a BKB as soon as possible, because there's a ton of mana burn on the side of Quincy crew. They've got the Pugna ward, plus they have the
Slark.
Yeah, they've got
and
the
Necrobooks.
Necrobooks.
You're right. I didn't think about that. Middle lane. Maybe the Raid King, none of the mana burners are really here except for that Pugna ward. They at least want to pop the ulti. Will they? The Centaur's chasing. They don't. Spear on Quinn actually pushes him back towards the rest of Business Associates. He's trying to channel up, get that life drain, but he's just getting right click down. They will stun him together. Oh no, Quinn's still alive. He will get cursed. Biver says, you know what? I'll finish him off for you. Ends up knocking him on the noggin. Moo's giving a lot of agility, though, to this Slark. MSS just right-clicking down as well. And MSS, this offlane Lycan, you can't even bring him down. Centaur Stomp is going to lose 200 gold to Brax.
They've got to be careful here on the side of Business Associates, because Slark has quite a bit of stacks, and there is no ulti on the side of Moo.
Oh, he doesn't. He dark packs off the spear, and Moo in a little bit of trouble. What an Inkswell on the two. Instead, Yawar's going to be the one in trouble. He just goes down. I think he might have underestimated the Radiance burn in this Brax. SVG going to try to escape. We have another spear. It cancels MSS. That's a huge turnaround fight, and Biber might go down now as well. Oh no, the save a buddy syndrome. Will Quinn, no, not
they
you as
Quinn
well,
instead.
my friend. They're just running at him. What a good change of pace there from Business Associates, and then they hit the tower. Like, wait, we can just backdoor this.
The beefy boys.
Just running at you. Wraith King,
These guys
Mars,
are some real chonkers.
Bristle. They really are.
They just kind of stood their ground and nobody died. Yawar all of a sudden did not expect to lose HP at the rate he was losing HP at. By the time he realized that the fight was gone bad, way too late.
By the way, did you notice the Slark skill build? He only has 2 points in the Essence shift. And that's why when you said he had a lot of stacks, like, yeah, he got like 12 attack. Then I'm like, oh, they're already wearing off. But middle lane, they go in for the fight again. They do have the Winter Wyvern's Curse. Can they get it off? They do. Mars ulti to disengage. Biber comes over. This boy's been putting in a lot of work for Business Associates. There's going to be the toss. They should at least get moves. Permanent agility. Into Roche.
They can rush. They have Lycan, but I don't think they will.
I was like, wait, it's only Yawar going over there. Don't hit him. What if he bashes you? He's just going to farm this. Obviously, level 4 Dark Pact, so does farm quicker.
So they do deal a lot of damage, but just the sheer tankiness of Business Associates lineup. I will say there's not a lot of catch on the side of Business Associates, so I would have kind of liked for Yawar to play the split game a little bit more. I feel like he's participating in almost too many fights.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at their lineup, and I don't know if he has any choice. Like, they have a Pugna Lycan as his other 2 cores. I'm pretty sure the only thing they can really do is fight.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. They are taking Roche. We did see the scan used about a minute ago by Business Associates, so they probably know what's going on, but maybe they're okay with this Tier 2 trade. If they get the Tier 2, it is glyphed up. Should be able to bring it down here. Maybe not, though. Who's in? I mean, we see a 2K gold lead for Quincy crew. Do you feel like they're in the lead, or was that last team fight moving it over to the BA side?
I think it moves it over a little bit. I still think Quincy Crew should win team fights right now. They're very strong. All three of their cores are really strong. The Grimstroke, I think, is a really nice support for this kind of game, being able to Inkswell bomb people with the Slark.
Yeah.
They just have to be careful. When Yawar doesn't have his ultimate up, he's quite weak. And even with his ulti, I will say they have really nice spells that hit through his ult. Like passively, they have Radiance Burn. Mars Spear still hurts.
Can't TP out because of that now.
Yeah, and they have Bristle with his stacks and stuff like that. Like, even though you can't straight up right click him, there's still a lot of ways to work around that. And it doesn't get easier as this guy gets Heaven's Halberd. So Business Associates drafted a lineup that's really good at being able to hold the line with 3 beefy cores and 2 supports that don't even die very easily. And this lineup would be really bad if there was a ton of mobility on the side of Quincy Crew. Like this Lycan, for example, just runs away, and they can't really stop him.
What do you think of the Wraith King going the Alchemist build? Radiance Manta.
Is there a Manta?
He's got a Yasha, and he's looking for a Manta.
Okay.
Are you a fan of this, or would you want him to go like S and Y, even like a status for this build, or just... We'll see, though, because he is going to be losing mana here. Biver will stun him up. Is his ulti up? It sure is. Will he have enough mana to use it? Another good spear wave from Brax and Yawar.
They're so tanky, and Yawar doesn't want to be here anymore. Look at this. Whenever
he does have the Aegis, though.
Flee.
And he will run for now. Instead, it's Quinn. I don't think you want to lose this core either. He's just getting knocked down, and
they're so
the Beast
tanky.
Boys. And you have the Winter Wyvern, obviously, with the Cold Embrace this game even better with the Strength Heroes. And you have the reset.
Yeah, the problem for this Slark is who do you go on?
Because they're all beefy, like, oh, he can steal agility from all of them, but the problem is they can all just stand their ground against you.
That works when you can kill somebody.
Yeah.
Like when you go from one target to the next, right?
Oh,
but maybe they get a kill right here.
9. Oh, but look at here come the rest of them. Moose does have his ulti, tries to leap forward, gets it off on Yawar. No one else really will be attacking him except this wolf. Does cripple. Oh, the Shadow Demon doing so much damage. Moose, oh no. You might just be giving him even more agility. He'll stack it up. Gets the kill with that double damage. Biver, he looks for more, but Fear will stop him from pushing forward. MSS doesn't have ulti for 2. Do we have anything? We do, but no, not quick enough. Nice job by Fear knowing. Just barely enough to TP out.
Yeah, you saw right there, like when he gets on top of the Wyvern, he gets to kill the Wyvern, and then he can go from target to target. That's when Slark's, that's when his stacks matter the most.
Yeah.
But when he jumps on one of the beefy boys, and then they just stand their ground, and his ulti starts to, he feels like he has to pop his ulti early on, then the hero just feels really weak, because he's backpedaling at all times with these stacks.
Yep. Ooh. And uh-oh, Beer, get a put under the Slark. Let's see what happens here. Spear perfectly timed. He has the Aegis. I don't think he wants to use it right here, but...
No, he's going to pop his ulti instead and just get out of there.
Yep. Drops down. The Goose still there. Brax is chasing. Has a Soul Ring and 15 charges. Pops the BKB.
He really wants to save this Aegis.
Oh my goodness, he's trying. Maybe they want to push top. They are. MSS, he's got a lot of creeps. You got to watch out for this, my friend. Finally a TP back, but that's going to be 50% of the tower almost.
Yeah, he's going to do pretty decent-ish damage.
Not that much, but yeah.
A quarter.
It's, you know, it's pretty much free because you save the Aegis and your cooldowns will come back off of Slark. You do lose a second on your BKB. And
that was the 10-second charge.
Yeah, in this game, it feels like that might matter because Brax, he's not missing spears on this young man.
I think he needs more damage on Slark right now. He needs some sort of item. Silver Edge would be really nice. I thought MSS was already building that, though. Maybe he swerves for Assault.
Yeah, he is. Uh-oh. We are going to see Moo. His courier goes down to the Necro Book and the Wolves, but Moo going to try to farm up a little bit.
How to kill mans.
Just like that. What? Don't you need something? It feels like the Slark, when I was watching him hit, he tried to hit the Wraith King. He missed 2 out of 5 attacks. Do you need an MKB in this game, or you're just... No?
He has BKB.
Okay.
He's fine against the Radiance Burn.
We'll see what he wants to go for after that Silver Edge. Still quite a bit away.
He probably needed more for the Halberd than he will for the Wraith King Radiance. The Halberd's going to be really nice against him.
Yeah, we saw it used last fight. Just stop attacking.
Yeah, I actually think Business Associates has a pretty big lead right now.
Yeah. Feels like Biver's courier goes down, and Biver himself going to go down. Moo doesn't snipe it with the stun. Brax will end up picking it up.
They really... Quinn's hero doesn't really do anything anymore. think is the main problem.
Yeah,
He's going for like he has blink, Aether Lens, but like when he pops his ulti, there's 2 hoods on the enemy team, and they have Shadow Demon. Like they don't really care. Plus they have a way to purge off his self decrep, so he just dies.
So how should? Oh wow, well hold that. We have a base push going on bottom. The Beef Boys, as you said, just sitting here. We will see the tower get glyphed up, cleave all the creeps down.
I'm not super attached to that name, Grant. You can change it at any point.
We'll see next fight what happens. We'll see what comes to mind, you know.
Okay.
So if you think Business Associates is ahead, how does Radiant get back in? Is it just, do they need a favorable engagement, look for like a couple payoffs? Because it feels like you need to kill Moose, but he's always right behind the people that can defend him.
I would normally say you just split up and farm, but the only person that can really afford to do that is MSS, who can split the map a bit.
Ooh.
But I don't know if that progresses them any further into like a better late game situation. I think you're still running into damage issues, and the way that Quincy Crew's lineup is set up, Pugna still wants to fight. It's just kind of what the hero does.
Oh, there's going to be the first fight we've seen. While Fear will save himself for now. They leech 2 of them together, but SVG, he might just go down. He's saved for now. Fear's the first one to drop. Yawar pops his BKB, trying to right lane, but look at this. They just stand their ground, and they just beat him down. SVG's the next one to go. Quinn, he's stuck in the arena by himself, trying to decrep. Oh my goodness,
Lord.
The crit from Moo, and now MSS, stop hitting yourself. He just runs into the wall, bashes his head into it, and goes down. A buyback from SVG won't be able to help, and it feels like Moo might just run away with this game looking at the net worth chart.
I think this game is
pretty, what, like 90-10 right now for Business?
It's really hard. They can't fight. They simply can't fight. Aegis, BKB, doesn't matter. I feel like they went a little bit too over-aggressive at times, and they didn't really understand their timings, especially that mid-fight, where I thought, and clearly they also thought they were going to kill, and then Yawar died.
That one.
Where they died under the tier 2. Because everything was okay from there. And you can see there's a shift in how they team fight now. Yawar's no longer trying to go for any of the big boys. He's trying to get like the SD and the Wyvern. But Moo's, I mean, he's positioning his hero very well. And, you know, every second that you're trying to kill that SD, if he gets himself, if he gets to disrupt himself, that's just like 4 seconds everyone's waiting around. And it forces everybody out of position. Like, they have 2 really nice defensive supports to pair with 3 really tanky guys.
Oh, bottom lane, Yawar. If he gets crit, I was going to say, you get 2 crits in a row, you might just pop him. Will run away, but we see the Slark has fallen so far behind in the farm. Even though he's second in net worth, he only has 2 items. He has the Shadow Blade now, but it feels like, what's that going to do? It helps you position to maybe find one of the supports.
He needs Silver Edge would be really big here.
If you can somehow just catch one of them out with that Silver Edge.
I mean, you have Bristle front and Bristle back. Like, you need some way to deal with it.
So how do you do this? So the Mars stands, so you pretty much just position the Bristle right behind the Mars, and it is literally an untouchable
it's like
unit.
2 taped together turtles.
Together they are a unit. Yeah, exactly. It's 2 turtles. How do you damage them? You can't.
2 turtles
as long as they're together.
Invincible.
Invincible. The shield.
The shield.
They go into Roche now. Some minus armor going to be coming out from that goo. And yeah, 9 had one of maybe the roughest mid lane games we have seen in a while. But did he pout about it, Blitz? Well, maybe. We don't know. But he's still in the game, and he's doing pretty damn good. I don't think so. 9 is definitely not a powder from what I've seen.
I don't think so either. He seems, dude, he's been just like trudging along in the same team, chilling.
Yeah.
No real
drama. Trying to get better. Oh, Winter Wyvern throws his curse out. MSS taking damage, and this is the perfect play. They destroy MSS on that Lycan, and they just go ahead into Roche. 9's like, yo, no, you guys don't have to. I'll get the solo experience, but...
Let me say, Brax has been insane in this game.
Yes, by far the best player.
The amount of solo pickoffs, or just pickoffs in general, he won his lane, which they left him solo after a bit to go help and go stack. And he managed to get a solo kill on the Slark, really slowed down his farm. He was there to save 9's game a few times. I mean, he's done a ton for his team.
He has, and a full Abyssal Blade. Not bad, sure. Moo, if he sees someone in front of him, he's just clicking the Abyssal button, right?
He has 6,000 net worth above the next which is the Slark, of course. And then on the next person on top of that, he's almost, after he gets his racks, he's going to be more than double.
And there it is. Abyssal Blade 4. There's going to be a spear as well from Brex. Are they just going to kill Quinn? They do inside the stun. I believe this game might just be over, Blitz.
Yeah, Moo's got double the net worth of Quinn.
That is insane. And
That
they've
is
bought time.
Crazy. Yeah, this is definitely Brax's game. You're going to see Moo's scoreline and see like his net worth and all that. But Brax
made the space.
Yeah, he definitely made the space. He went insane. He's 5-2 and 13 right now. He's been in 17 of their 22 kills.
I just
18,
want to,
sorry.
yeah, I just want to say all three of these regions, there's been some crazy stuff happening where like teams we thought, right, business associates, let's be honest, they got run over by crazy. Like the games, game 2 especially was not even close. And then you come in this series like, well, obviously Quincy crew beat EG. Now we're just seeing all the teams with the stand-in and what's going on. Seems pretty even across the board at this point.
Yeah, there's some good parity here.
Ooh. They just bag out. That's 2 full sets of racks.
And they've got a, all right, so they're doing all the right things now. So they've got a gem, which should tell them like they're, you know, fake backing for nothing, but they're really, really, really far ahead, and they're doing all the right things to continue to get far ahead, like buying this gem. They've almost got an AC on their bristleback.
Very close. So with this, I want to say, so what do you do with it? Oh my goodness, and they find him with the Abyssal Blade. He does have the Dark Pact. Fear not in range to disrupt him. He runs out for now, will regen a ton of health, being out of vision.
You gotta run away from Moo. You cannot fight this man.
He is, and he has 3.4k. What's he going? Nothing queued up. What are you guessing? We already have the Assault, Kyrus.
I don't know. You know what would be really fun? Like Ags.
Yeah, come on.
Ags would be kind of hype, no?
I've seen it, but we might just have a big fight going on. There's going to be the winner's curse. It is on Biver. He's going to throw that decrep on him, so he's not dead yet, but just gets speared into the tree. Goodbye, SVG.
They're
Goodbye,
gonna lose both their
Biver.
supports now.
And they're chasing for more. You see, Yawar just trying to cut the creep wave. They can't even do that.
He's trying to get to the back line and get to the supports. Because those are really the only people that can die. I don't think I've seen a core die on the side of business associates for the past, like, I don't know, 10 minutes?
Doesn't
it's kind of
feel like
reasonable.
it. I think we saw Moo die once, but it was only his ulti, so you can't even count that. That is, yeah, this is rough. Because all 3 of the cores on the side of business associates for the first 10 to 12 minutes, well, middle and top, they did not feel good, and they're just going for the throne. They're going for the throne as well. Moo.
Yeah, might as well when you're this far
End
ahead.
it.
If nobody can die, they're kind of just laying out the challenge, you know, try.
Fight into us, yeah, and there's the Abyssal Blade immediately speared in. They are going to link 2 together. They just don't have damage. I'm going to be honest with you, Blitz. They're going to try on the back line.
Who's
Fear
dying?
so close to dying, but even he makes it out. The Necrobooks on Moo's doing a lot of damage as well, but Brax, he finds MSS, holds him in place. Now, tries the butt spear. He tried to swagger on him, does miss
He's
it,
having
but
fun right now.
he is.
There's no reason for him to do that other than...
Because he wants to.
Yeah, like, he would have hit the spear like 4 times over, but he was trying to...
Just swagger on over, and you know what? Do it, you know? You had a rough one versus Crazy. You're winning. You're feeling yourself. Do it big. Yawar, he's going to die. I was going to say he's going to try to defend, but nah, he's just dead. And that's a GG. What a, honestly, kind of a strange game, right? It felt, Business Associates felt kind of Beast Coast-ish.